Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So, it's the most wonderful time of the year right now, and no, I don't mean the holidays, even though I'm trying to be a little more festive right now. I mean, it's the Sephora VIB sale. So a couple of times a year, Sephora has a certain percentage off of all of their items on sale. So it's not just like a specific sale like they usually have going on, but it's a sale off of everything. So this year, for VIB Rouge, which yes, I know I have a problem, as you can tell by this giant box, it was 20% off. I think historically, actually leave a comment down in the box below. I think historically it's been 30% off for VIB Rouge. However, this year was only 20% off. However, that did not stop me. I should have made more practical purchases. Right now I found that my foundation, my powder, everything is running low, and none of that is in this box. This is a box full of somewhat impractical purchases that I didn't need but I wanted, so I'm sorry. But it will make for a video, so let's dive in. So the first thing I bought was the Too Faced Boss Lady Beauty Agenda for the best year ever in 2018. So let's open this up. I have been so excited for this for such a long time, and I dropped hints to all of my family members about wanting this, and I didn't get it, so I went out and I was strong and independent and bought it for myself. This is so cute. So I'm opening it up and you get an agenda that says, "Don't let today be a waste of makeup." Let's open it up. And then inside you get this beautiful palette. It comes with a huge range of shades. I always like having these jewel tone shades that you have in these bottom 3 rows for the holiday. I don't use a lot of color on my eyes, but I find that colors like Trimmed, which is this beautiful green, just looks so pretty on the eyes for like Christmas dinner or a Christmas party. And of course you get a highlight, blush, and contour, well, bronzer, which is in the Chocolate Soleil shade, which I used to actually wear all the time in high school, so I'll try it out and see what I think. And then you get this adorable little agenda that comes in this pink packaging. I'm not sure how practical the agenda is. I schedule my life in an agenda, so I don't know how much I needed an extra one, but you know what, it's cute. I might take it to sorority meetings and be that girl. It's cute, and it has, oh, it has stuff that's related to Too Faced in it, like Peanut Butter Lover's Day from the Peanut Butter palette, which is actually one of my favorite Too Faced palettes. Oh, this is sweet. It's a Too Faced themed agenda. And then if we open up the rest of the box, oh my god, I shouldn't be shaking makeup. You get, oh, they're mini. Oh, that's okay. I thought they'd be a little bit bigger, but that's okay. You get a mini in Sellout, which is again one of my favorite Too Faced shades that I just ran out of, so happy I got this. And then they're Better Than Sex mascara. It's always nice to have travel sizes. I definitely bought it for the palette, however it's cute to always have a little extra throw in. This palette was actually a really good deal. It was $72 Canadian, and I think it estimated that was $416 value. I've said this in my anti-haul video before. I always am a little skeptical of the value. I'm not sure how they determined that. Like, for example, obviously the price of this agenda would have been factored into the value. So I'm not sure if it's actually worth $416. However, $72 Canadian is a really good price to pay for an absolutely huge palette, that bronzer, blush, highlight duo, and of course a mini mascara and lipstick. So moving on, I'm going to finish off with Too Faced. I bought this color, Lady Balls, in their Melted Matte shade. I too really like this formula, as I was saying before, with the color Sellout. I think it was really pretty, and lately with the holidays, as you can tell, I have been so into wearing red lipstick. So I have it on now with Jouer Lip Topper in Skinny Dip, and I think it's really pretty. I love red shades. No, I didn't need this, but I think it's really flattering on me, and I'm just on the constant search to find that perfect red lip. So if you have a suggestion for me, leave in the comment down below. So next I got the Smashbox Travel Primer Set. 3 travel bestsellers. I used to use the Smashbox primer a lot, and this was just such a good deal. I couldn't pass up on it. I've really been into my Yves Saint Laurent primer lately. However, it's really expensive, and I find I don't need it every single day. So I think that these little Smashbox minis will be perfect for some days off, and you get a lot of product in here. So you get their Photo Finish foundation primer, which is one of my favorite primers still to this day. Good amount of product. I think 2 of these would probably equal a big one. You also get their Photo Finish foundation primer that's pore minimizing, which I totally need. So you get the 2 minis, and then you get the Photo Finish primer water. So that's a pretty good deal. I believe this was $29. So for the amount of product you get, it's definitely more than one primer. You essentially get this for free, and so I thought that was a pretty good deal. I guess this kind of was a practical purchase. Okay, next up, which is super exciting, was the IGK Friends with Benefits package. I've recently just been getting into hair. I have naturally very straight hair. This is just what it looks like naturally, so I've never really done a lot with my hair. I've been using some IGK products, and I think that they've really been doing wonders with just the way that I style my hair, and they're really quick and easy. So I got this little set in here. Where you get the Beach Club Volumizing Texture Spray, which is this one in the middle here. It's really highly rated on Sephora's website. It gives you the kind of beachy, curly texture, so I think what I'm going to do is braid my hair, spray it in, and see what happens. But I've heard really great things for this. You also got a Smoke and Mirrors 2-in-1 Cleansing Conditioner and a Mistress Anti-Frizz Leave-In Conditioner. I think that all of these are very highly rated on Sephora. Actually, I think all of IGK's products have been really highly rated so far. And this whole set is supposed to give you that very like beachy, cool girl hair, which I've always wanted to achieve, but I've always had such straight hair, it's hard to get that cool texture to it. So this is what it's supposed to achieve. So I don't know if it'll work, but it's a great value set to get all 3 products that's supposed to make that possible instead of buying them all separately. So I'm excited to try this out. I'll probably do it tonight, actually. Next up, I got the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. I don't own any Fenty Beauty. Everyone has been freaking out over Fenty Beauty, and I actually haven't bought a single thing from them yet. Which I don't know if that's sending me to makeup hell. It might be. So this gloss bomb, my little, speaking of being in a sorority, my little was wearing this, and it looked great on her. And so I figured I would buy it when it was on sale. So I'm excited to try this out. I'm not a lip gloss person per se. I have all this hair and it gets stuck in the lip gloss, like very typical girl problems. But I've heard great things about this, so when I'm gone with my red lips, I'm going to try this out. I then got this Peter Thomas Roth Meet Your Mask 6-piece mask kit. I find that I'm like just spinning it around trying to read what it was. So you get 6 different masks in here. You get a pumpkin enzyme mask, a cucumber gel mask, an Irish Moor mud purifying black mask, a 24 gold mask, which, I mean, like, Jeffree Star, I'm coming for you. I am excited to try this out and definitely take 100 Snapchats. A rose stem cell bio repair gel mask, and finally a blue marine algae intensive hydrating mask. Like, I find that just the older I get and the more blind I get, the closer it comes up to my face to have to read. Anyways, it's a set of 6 mini masks. Peter Thomas Roth is usually a pretty expensive brand, especially when it comes to their masks. So this little set was $31. The price is still right on it, and it lets me try out all 6. So I think what I'm probably going to do is try them out over the next few weeks, see which ones I like, see which ones I don't like. I know that the cucumber gel mask and the Irish Moor mask come in other bigger sets, so I think if I really like some of these masks, I'll go and buy the bigger ones while they're still in a value set. However, it's a great way to try out really expensive masks at a fairly affordable price. And I think that each of these will last me at least 3 uses. I really like to play with my masks, like use them on different parts of my face for different problems. So this is definitely making that a lot more effective. And finally, the biggest thing, well, not the big, okay, the smallest thing, but the thing I was the most excited for were these Huda Beauty mini, as I'm dropping them, Huda Beauty mini palettes right here. So I got the Mauve Obsessions, the Warm Brown Obsessions, and the Electric Obsessions. I've made videos on Huda before. I do really like her eyeshadows. Not gonna lie, when I got these in the mail, I thought that they would be bigger. I think a lot of people thought that as well. She actually addressed this on her Instagram. She said that this little guy right here contains half of the amount of product as one of her like regular palettes, like her Desert Dusk palette, her Rose Gold palette. However, she just decreased the space between the actual shades themselves. So she just made this very compact. She gave a great big mirror, which I think is so nice of her, because the whole point of this was to be able to travel with these palettes. So I'm going to give a couple swatches right here, even though I think I'm going to make a video on all of these. I am just so excited. I love Huda products. Okay. She hasn't really done like electric shades before, so this is something new. Okay, it's good pigments. It's not great pigments. Okay, I'm kind of impressed with this one. I feel like she's very good with her like browns and her shimmers. Oh, her shimmers. Let's look at the Mauve Obsessions palette. Okay, see, this one has 3 shimmers. Let's test out one of these bad boys. Wow, I hate myself. Okay, that has much better pigment to it. Right away I can see that the mattes are a little bit streaky, while that shimmer was just perfect. Let's try a matte from the Mauve Obsessions palette. Huh, that one's better too. Okay, you know what, if we're on this path, let's just try out the third one, which is the Warm Brown Obsessions. Obviously, I'm going to be using this one the most. I'm using this on my eyes actually right now in combination of like 6 other things. The only thing that is my problem with these mini palettes is it doesn't have a lot of lid shades. At least for me, I like using really, really light shades on my lid, so it doesn't really have that. But besides that, they're absolutely great, and they'll be perfect for touch-ups during the day. Wow. Okay, so same thing. The Warm Brown Obsessions and the Mauve Obsessions are a lot more pigmented than the electric one. I don't know if it's just because electric, like these neon colors, are a lot harder to create, or from what I've heard from other various makeup creators, or if it's just because she's a little inexperienced with this type of color. However, I usually just don't expect as good of payoff with fun colors, and they'll definitely be buildable. So I'm excited to try this out. So fortunately for my credit card bill, that is the end of this video. I got a couple little samples in here. I don't even think they gave me all the samples. I got a Rose Cleansing Cream, an Elizabeth and James Nirvana sample. They'll go in my bin of samples. So yeah, I went in for the sale. I don't think I went in as much as I could have. I definitely put things back, in case you were wondering, Mom. But I definitely got a nice little haul for the holidays. I'm super excited to try this all out. Leave a comment in the description box below saying what you want me to try out, if you want me to try anything out on video. What are your thoughts on some of these items? And most importantly, what did you get from the sale? Is this the time of the year that you spend all of the money you spend all year at Sephora? I know some people who buy like 3 foundations, 4 concealers, like everything they could possibly buy throughout the year, all at this time, so they get the 20% off. Or do you buy practical purchases? Do you buy fun purchases? Would you have bought what I bought, or have you bought any of these items? Let me know. Okay, so I've left all of my social medias in the description box below. Please be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. It means so much. I'll see you next time.